Hello, welcome back to Mirror Interpretation Todorova's page. My name is Joanna and I am an interpreter, and in this video, I will call this video number 2 of symbols and abbreviation techniques. Again, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. I love that, guys. Thank you for being here. Gracias, благодаря. I know it, I think I used to know it in German. Danke, spasiba, and merci, and shokran. Thank you guys for liking. Please share, subscribe, give a like, give a comment, whatever you feel you can give it to me. I'm here and I'm thankful, guys, for you being there on the other side watching these videos that I'm creating for you. I am creating specifically those for Vrapche because he requested abbreviation secrets, note taking, something on how to take a note. I just create another video, how to discover and develop your brain. I love making this video. You can see it clicking in there. I love you guys to comment and tell me what you think about my ideas, what you think about my techniques for brainstorming. All right. I am going to start with the first symbol, which I use to abbreviate. Here you can see it. It's I as in India or I as in igloo. And I use this symbol to abbreviate the word information, introduction, innovation, or regarding something. We use the word information so many times that there is few keywords that you can learn to abbreviate, and your note taking will be way faster immediately. You don't need to learn all these symbols and special signs, but there is few words that we use very often. And once we learn to abbreviate those, we have tons of time to type something if we want to type it, if we need typing it, all right? Okay, another symbol that I use a lot, especially note taking, is this asterisk. Okay, why I use this symbol and how I use this symbol, let me tell you guys. I use this when we need to add an information, add a note, adjust something, add a text. Very often when the provider talk, they said, hold on, let me go back, let me add something, let me correct that, let me move that. Instead of canceling or scratching the whole message and start all from the beginning, I just put this symbol inside the first original message, and on the bottom of it I put a line and I put the asterisk symbol and I adjust, I write the adjustment. If it's change of the phone number, if it's variation of something, I just add the note, and this just helped me real fast to adjust message, meaning of the messages, so on. If I write an asterisk and I circle it around, this means a problem for me, solution, something more, multiply something, something very much, difficulty about something. Every time I put asterisk and circle it, this means something more for me. Symbol number 3 is sigma. It's a Greek alphabet. You can see it. It looks a little bit like as an Edward, but it just really, this is also mathematical sign for summing. We have it in mathematics number 1 when we study matrix and so on, and functions. You would use this sign in mathematics. I don't know if you guys study this symbol in mathematics. I did study it. It's quite, it means everything. This is to abbreviate the word everything. It also means equal to, result, summarization, in the end of the something, all of something, final result, or final everything. You can try to use sigma. For me, this means sum again. I am showing you this is how you write this symbol here. If you want to try it, this is something that it worked for me. Another symbol that you probably have seen in different places, but you have not told to use it when you interpret, is this symbol. And I know you guys gonna think that it's funny. But funny is good as long as it's practical. This symbol, you see it in Eastern Europe when electricity is very high voltage. You could see this symbol in Eastern Europe all around the public places, schools and so on. It means danger. Pay attention, okay? I call this symbol danger sign to myself. You can call it whatever you like. When I put this symbol, it means something have to be done immediately. It means urgency, emergency, not waiting, do something right now, something need immediate attention. Even though if I need to put immediate attention, I use the attention sign to something. But this symbol, it's when something is urgent. If you get on calls with 911, you will not have time to abbreviate, to write notes. This is the symbol that you can use, and there is some other symbols. When I work with 911, I do not take notes. It's not possible. There is no time to do note taking when you work for the emergency line. Believe it or not, everything is happening really fast. This is why I am giving you those videos for medical terminology. Believe me, guys, when you pick the phone and they say to you fast introduction, just your ID, this is 911, you have to be ready. You have to know that you will not have time to make notes. You have to immediately go in there and understand what is the problem, if it's a fire, if it's somebody dying, bleeding. Normally, when you interpret for 911, guys, you're gonna be there until the paramedics arrive. Okay? Sometimes if the person is not conscious, somebody else speak and try to describe what is happening. Sometimes the person are conscious and they're bleeding and they speak a lot of nonsense. You have to build the words back to the provider in English as much as it makes sense in order to make them understand what kind of immediate attention they need. If it's fire, if it's bleeding, if somebody hurt somebody, if somebody is cut, you gotta be able to stay focused, okay? So just have in mind, for me, when I put this sign on my notes, normally it's just this sign because I have no time for note taking except terminology. So like some kind of a bleeding disorder or something like that, you can have time for that, but that's it. You just have to stay real focused. Okay, there is two symbols here that I use in very similar ways. One is the infinity and another one is like a circle or a zero. And I use them in a similar way, depending how my brain feels. I note take differently. Let's start with the infinity symbol or complete. This is when something is complete. When everything is done, we have the result. In the end of everything, this sign of complete. Also, if we put the circle that is look like a O as an Oscar or look like a zero, it means competition, all of everything, the total something. This is how I use these two symbols, and I normally use the infinitive, actually, to be honest with you. Again, from the mathematics, another symbol is this one. Is a scratched zero or zero or denied zero or 0 with a line between. In mathematics, this means nothing. This means not 0, actually, to be honest with you. But it doesn't give the information if it's negative or positive. It just means nothing. I use this sign if something is cancelled, nullified, change it, empty. Very easy. You write it in less than a second. And one alphabetic abbreviation, and I will tell you guys before I give you this one, the alphabetic abbreviation, or when I use a certain alphabet to abbreviate a word, I have my own, I will call it code, because each alphabet can be used as a different word abbreviation. Funny, right? This is why it's so hard to follow and steal my notes, because every Q, I will give you the Q as a queen. We all want to be queens, right? So every time I write Q, it means something else, which I will remember in the base of the conversation. You gotta trust your brain, guys, and you gotta use it, right? So when I write Q as a queen in my notes, it could mean question, quality, quantity, how much, when something happened. But Q, I use or Q or I use a question mark. But if it's a quality review, if it's a questionnaire that we have to fill, it's obvious what it means, right? Okay, guys, that was video number 2 of my note-taking hacks and secrets. I hope you like it. I hope you share it, you subscribe, you love it, you write a comment, you stay positive, you smile with me, on me, for me, together with me, or together with your friends and colleagues. Whatever you do, I hope you stay positive. I hope you like my note secret sharing, and thank you for being here. That was everything from Mirror Interpretation Todorova. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.